through them as adults, even though they're kids. And I thought, well, who can really do that? And so I started looking, and I started becoming terrified we weren't going to find anyone. And there's one scene I wrote that was the scene where Cody's on the phone calling his father, and it's very emotional. And I thought, I just want to hold on him. And I thought, oh, no one's going to be able to do that who's 12. And somebody said that Cody was great in a movie that they were shooting called The Road. But nobody could show me the road. And I was like, I'd love to see the road. And they're like, no, you can't see the road. I was like, okay. So I said, well, what can I see? They said, well, you should see a movie he made called Romulus, My Father, which is an Australian film. And Cody made it when he was 9. And he was wonderful. But there was one problem. I thought, well, he's 9 in this movie, which is too young for this. And obviously he's older, but I don't know what he's like now. But he's got an Australian accent, and I'm trying to do an American film. And so he came in, and he blew me away. He read in a flawless American accent, which was weird. And he was just amazing. And one of the things he did was he read it in a completely authentic way. He didn't push anything. You see a lot of kids in movies, and they're kind of playing the drama, the melodrama. They're trying to get you to feel for them. Cody was so understated, and I just found it to be heartbreaking. And I literally sighed relief. I thought, oh, we can actually make this movie, and we need to cast him immediately. And we did. And then I started looking, and I found Chloe. And Chloe, before she came in, they said, oh, there's this girl, she's in this movie called Kick-Ass. I said, Kick-Ass, that'd be good, let me see that. They said, we can't let you see Kick-Ass. And I was like, this is great, thanks. And Chloe came in, and she was amazing. And I didn't want a girl who would play a vampire, because that would be kind of easy. I wanted somebody who could play the realistic version of this. That's one of the things I love about Lindquist's story. So I wanted her to play the burden of this. And I found these photographs of this homeless family, the Dam family they were called, that were sort of photographs from this photographer named Mary Ellen Mark. And there was a girl at the center of a lot of these photographs, and she was 12, but she had this look of defiance on her face, like, don't mess with me. And under it, you could see that she was really wounded. And I brought these into the audition, and I showed them to Chloe on her callback, because I thought she was really interesting the first time, and I was like, let's explore. And she came in, and I showed her the photographs, and she said, this girl's real? And I was like, yeah. She goes, okay. And then she got really thoughtful and very quiet, and suddenly she was amazing. And I was like, wow. And that was why I had to cast her. I didn't know that she could also do wire work and kick people's asses, but that came in handy too. But, long answer to your question, I desperately wanted them to read together, but Cody was already gone in Australia, and yet I'd had him read with one other person before he left, and it didn't work. And I could see that, I kind of had this feeling that she was a bit of a kick-ass, and I thought that would give Cody a bit of a run for his money. I thought he might actually enjoy spending time with her, and so I cast them, just hoping that they would hit it off, and they did.
We didn't actually.
Wait, you were never actually in the same room when we were shooting either.
Guys, I can't thank you enough for sharing your film with us
Thank
tonight.
you.
It's been awesome. So I hope you guys will tell a friend to go see it when it opens on October 1st. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you at the next one.